guys, Kev here, and I got some packages to unbox. So, in a previous video, I talked about these Gambit coins and basically told you I was headed down a rabbit hole of fidgety stuff. Well, this is my first fidget toy coming in. I bought like 4 or 5, so that's the first one that arrived, so we'll unbox that. But first, I do have a Gambit thing to unbox. This is from Billet Spin. This is my Lefty custom Tough Knives reset, which just came back because the blade was hitting the backspacer. But look what he did. He put a little notch into the backspacer and boom. No more problem. Pretty cool. I like dealing with custom makers that are cool like him because they take care of problems, which is nice. So here is some Billet Spin stuff. They're also actually sending me something else, which is really cool. But let's check this out first. And when that comes in, it's like a whistle or something. We're going to check that out. This is a new Gambit coin. And I want to put it in this one here. Again, I showed you guys before, you just pop down on the corner or up on the corner. Then you can slide it around like that, pop it back in, do whatever you want, right? Put it down on your ball mark. And they all kind of pop out. This one's a little harder to get out than the other one there, but it still comes out. I think the springs have different weights or whatever. And this is one made out of Damascus with a zirc outer ring. So like this one, I believe, is zirconium, and then it has superconductor in the center. This one is, I just believe, steel. Well, honest, that might be titanium, but why would it be magnetizing? A little bit. I don't know. Could be some kind of steel that's not super conductive. I don't know. I'm not an expert, guys. All right, question is, how do I open this? Oh, I think I got it. He says, there we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. So you got that zirc outer ring. I guess this is, maybe it's a different type of zirc, or this could just be a darkened tie or steel. I guess we could check. Non-magnetic, and then again, this one just slightly magnetic. It's interesting. This, non-magnetic. So I believe these are all titanium in some way. But anyway, check this out. Zirc coin, Damascus on the inside. And I was going to put it in this zirc one. Boom. Look at that. And then you can spin it around and feel cool. You can pop it out. Oh, there we go. Pop it out, spin it around. Feel cool. Oh, that feels different. So I'll say the different materials. This feels a little louder, a little scratchier. Where this a little less so, and then this one even less so. That's pretty cool. So that's kind of the setup I wanted right there. I guess I could also put it in this guy because it's got those purple colors. Oops, sorry. This guy, because that looks pretty cool too. But I don't know. That's why you get different ones. So you can test stuff out, try different stuff. I think I do like that setup the best. And then we could even put this guy in here. I like this guy because it has the, sorry, let me zoom back out. I like this guy because it has the smiley face that you can grab and really spin, you know, where these are flat. But this one spins pretty good. Look at that. This one didn't spin so well in here. Or you just can't see it. It doesn't feel like it's spinning well. And apparently, if you put one in here and you get it spinning, you can actually see the inner coin spinning. I don't know how that would work, but apparently you can spin it and then stop this and you'll still see that coin spin. But maybe there's certain Gambit bodies you have to buy to have that happen. You know what I mean? So yeah, I got all these Cool Johns. I guess I might technically need one more body to put this in again, and then we'll be good. Superconductor is apparently a rare material that's hard to get. I didn't know that. I just thought it was some interesting looking metal or something, but I think there's more to it than that, of course. But yeah, there's my Timascus Gambit coin. So let's put this stuff up here. I don't know if I should keep that or not, but shout out again to Richard Stadler over at Billet Spin. Awesome dude, just really cool to talk to. I bought that one, but the other stuff they provided before. So let's get into the spinner. Not spinner, sorry. It is a slider. No, I think it's a coin. We'll find out. I never know what I'm getting. I ordered a lot of stuff. So this says, hey, Lautie ACEDC. So that's a brand, and so is Lautie. They both make fidget toys. So I think that it's a collaboration, unless ACEDC is just a designer, but I've heard of this before. Again, guys, I am learning, so this is all new to me, so bear with me if you know more than I do. Actually, let's take a look at the inside, or the box first. We have here EDC House, stay cool and be different. There's a QR code if you want to check that out. A Lautie product, ACEDC and Lautie, Z and I and PG. So Zirc and PG. What would PG be? I thought it was just Zirc. So I don't know. We'll find out. This is number 0238. So they made a lot of these, I guess. Product is licensed by Lautie and ACEDC. Address is very long, can't read it. In Yunnan province, China. So it's not where all the knives are made that I'm used to looking at. This looks like it was made last year. WeChat, Lautie VIP. WeChat is like, I think it's like, what's that app that everybody uses? WhatsApp. But it's kind of the Chinese version. So here's this box. Stay cool, be different. Designed by Lautie, made in China. Is it taped? I know I'm supposed to break it. Oh, there we go. Has that in the inside. I don't know what that says, but that's cool. Check out my EDC. So there's a little card in here. What's in here? Oh. Whoa. Okay, so this is, oh shit. It's a little like certificate, quality certificates. Inspected, it was QC passed, 04. Then we have Nico designed. So maybe it's a Nico design. Lautie, HQMIE, I think. HQ me. EDC House. That's pretty cool. It's like a little street address. And Lautie with a hammer. Oh, and then we have this bearing thing. So maybe it's an extra set of bearings. Is that how it works? I don't know. Again, learning. And then we have this guy. Oh, it's smaller than I thought, but that's good. I don't want it to be huge. I also don't want it to be tiny, right? So let's see. Let's get this all kind of, oh, shit. See, I always do that. Then I have to cut the baggie. Okay. Did I actually cut it? Yep. Okay. Take it out. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, put that down here. Is there anything else in here? No. Okay. Put this back. Pretty cool. Now I go in my boxes of things. So here it is. This is it. Let's zoom in on it. Should have got something as a background. I didn't realize it would be, well, I did know it would be black, but Lautie and ACEDC. You have this really cool skull on here. Oh, it has some texture to it. This side you have the same thing, right? Is it a different skull? Yeah, it's a different skull face on each side. And then I think what you do with it is just spin it. You hear it snapping into place? So you gotta, obviously I've never done this before, so I don't know what I'm doing, but I think I prefer to kind of do it like this. And I believe they do come apart if you spin it hard enough. Let's see if we can get it apart. Well, maybe not. But it had bearings in there, so can I... It almost sounds like... I mean, they are magnets, so if you push harder, you don't get the sound. If you just do this... It's pretty cool. How do I get it apart? Do I have to unscrew something? No. Doing this seems to just do more magnet stuff. Oh, it literally does just pop apart. So let's take a look inside. Oh, okay. Let's take a look inside. So what happens if I take this out and just put them together? They still kind of work, but it's much different, like silent sort of. So I think this is your sort of roller bearings. If we take a look at it, they're bearings, but it's not a spinner, right? I think it pops in like that. And you can see it kind of has a pivot sort of deal. That's probably what helped keep it together earlier there when I was trying to pull it apart. And there you go. Back to functioning. And in here you have, keep pulling this out, which I don't really want to do. But you have magnets, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. And on this side you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is interesting. I'm sure you could switch it up if you wanted to. I'm sure you could also put some lube in here or whatever. They already did. Look at that. It says, I don't know if that's numbered or what that says in there. Number 238 21. So the year and the number. Okay, and this looks to be the same on both sides. Blow on it because I put it on my mat. Kind of pop it into place here. There, like that. This side doesn't have anything on it, and then you just, boom, get back together like a coin. That's interesting feeling, honestly. So you can't slide it, like, so the ones I think I'm going to like are the ones that slide, like, up and down and stuff. This is interesting. But what you do with this one is basically just rotate it. It's, I believe they call them a milk cap or haptic coin. But maybe this one's different. Maybe because it's, is it smaller? Is that why it's called, you know, the milk or whatever? It's called Emos Milk. I don't know what any of that means. What I don't like is that it doesn't make the sounds every time. I have to kind of... So am I pushing too hard? Let's... I'm trying to think of the best way to kind of fidget with it, because that's the point. I'm not getting huge satisfaction out of this, is what, I guess what I'm saying. Haptically, you do feel something in there because you feel the magnets clicking around. So that's cool. But other than that, I'm not really getting anything out of this. This was kind of the least interesting one. I just kind of snagged it because I saw it was available. It was in zirc. I think it was like 200 bones. But, you know, to each their own. A lot of people like these. I think my hands may be too big for this one. Because, well, there. That's, I think, what you're supposed to do with it. And then the game is going to be how long can I do it without making it sound like shit, right? But if you're in a place where you can't make sound, you can just, you know, you could do it like this. Just kind of rotate it in your hand. It'd be cool if you could turn it into a spinner or something, but not that I really care about spinning, but I don't know. I think the more I'm playing with it, the more I like it. And I'm going to learn, right? I kind of like going this way. Like that. It's kind of a thing where you got to hold it soft. I like that. The more pressure I put down, the less it does anything. So if I just kind of chill and do this, I don't know. I like that. I always see a lot of people doing this, where they push it this way. Or in my case, left-handed this way. But I don't know. I kind of like this. Then you can flip it over. Do that. You could be an idiot. So there we go. There's some more Zirc coins and shit for me to play with. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely dig the concept here. I think I'd like one that's just slightly bigger and maybe a little more clacky. I don't know, but then I would want it to do something else too. But maybe that's the point. Like, this is just soothing. Like, my mind is just kind of empty and thinking about the next click. Look at that. I got her banging now. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm getting good. All right, so, yeah, this might be my new jam. I think I dig it. So, yeah, I can sit here and do this while I'm, you know, working or whatever. I'm on a call, you know, then I can tone it down a little bit when I'm on a call. Because normally when I'm on a call, what you're going to hear is this in the background. Right? What am I doing? I'm fidgeting. That's the point. That's why I wanted to get into this stuff, because that's literally what I do with my knives. 80% of the time is fidget with them, you know? And then the other 20%, either cutting something or I'm looking at it. So, like, sitting here doing this can take that aspect out. You know what I mean? So I think for when I'm in the office or I'm in the car, or, you know, my wife's always like, dude, you're going to stab yourself. Like, you're driving and then you're flicking a knife, you know, you get in an accident. So, like, this would be safer in that aspect. This thing would disappear in your pocket. Now, it's not light. I mean, it's lighter than a knife. But, like, if I compare it to, I carry this in my pocket today. You know, it actually, I think, is heavier than this knife. But this is just fat carbon slabs, so that's a bad example. Let's take one of the slip joints that I carry a lot, the Jack Wolf knives. Yeah, it's about the same weight as that. And this is spread out a little more, but this is a smaller package, so I think it would just drop down in the pocket. Then you can do this when you're waiting in line for something, or, you know, whatever. You can do that. Oh, would you hear that? I'm doing one at a time, but what if I... Oh, does it click too? I know some of these you can kind of... Ooh! You can do the old back and forth trick. Hold on. Oh, kind of like, you know, going this way and then that way. Ooh. See what I mean? You can just kind of figure shit out with these. There's one that looks like a old telephone rotary. It's called the telephone dial. I want it so bad. By the way, big shout out to Fab over at Fab Blades. Go check out his channel, guys. He's been like my main resource for information on this, because he's like the only YouTuber that reviews this kind of stuff. and I'm trying to get it, learn and whatever, so I don't get ripped off or spend money on something dumb, or, you know what I mean? I want information. That's what you do. Like, just how I got into the knife world, diving into the YouTubes. There's not that much out there on this stuff. There is on, like, the cheap fidget stuff, like the Cube and whatever, which is cool. But for the higher end stuff, it's a little harder to come across. So, I don't know. I got a few things, different types of fidgets. I got this coin. I have these coins. And then I have a slider thing coming. It's just like magnets in a row. And you have two slabs like this. But instead of spinning, you can go back and forth. I have that coming. I have a spinner that's on like a nut. And then I have another one that has the same kind of concept, the slider. But it has three. It has a sandwich with one in the middle, and it kind of like clicks up a little further. I think that's going to be where the fun lies for me, but I'm already starting to understand why people love this. It's just really calming, and I'm just rambling about it now. So that is the Lautie Emos Milk, and it's Emos Milk. I know, it sounds weird, but 238. That's what it said inside, right? So we got the matching set. Let's double check that, and then I'll let you guys go. I kind of just put my finger in and pop it. By the way, I want to say this is available. So a lot of times things I review, knives and stuff, are not available. Ooh, I lost the magnet, so let me double check that. But there we go. Where is it? 238. Yep. So this magnet actually comes out. I guess it does kind of act as a pivot. So I didn't know. It can sit in either side. Oh, Jesus. It can sit in either side, I guess, right? Okay. This is going to be difficult, I think, to put back. Oh. They have a piece of steel in there to magnetize it. What was I going to say? Yeah, a lot of things are out of stock that I review, obviously. And, oh, yeah, look at that. Just spin. Ooh, can I? No. Is that in place? Oh, I love that. I just love magnets. So this is available right now. This item in particular, I don't know if anybody's going to be super interested in spending 200 bones right now, but you can go get it. I found it by being in the Facebook group, EDC Loong, which is EDC Loong. And they also have a website, edcloong.com. And this is like a group item or something. I don't know. But it's still available, which tells me, people aren't blown away by it. Because it seems like the fidget world is like the knife world, where things sell out instantly or quickly, and then that's it. You know what I mean? Then you're looking on the secondary. I actually picked one piece up on the secondary. And then there's also like the Chinese high OEM stuff like this. And then there's like custom stuff, USA, Europe, whatever, right? Custom pieces. So it's exactly like the knife world. And that's what intrigues me. It gives me a whole nother rabbit hole to dive down. And I'm super excited about it, if you can't tell. And this piece is really cool, especially if you're into the what they call haptic coins. Or milk lids. I don't know if there's a difference, if it's just a size thing, or maybe it's called a milk lid because it literally looks like the lid that goes onto a milk bottle. Instead of a coin, I guess a coin would be flat. So maybe that's the difference. This has that sort of lip in here, and that makes it a milk lid versus a haptic coin. Hey, I'm learning. Maybe that's what it is. So anyway, thank you guys for checking this out. If you made it this far, I will link the item down below, obviously, in the Facebook group if I remember, and I'll try to link Fab as well. I haven't talked to him much, just, a few words here and there on Instagram because of it. But his YouTube has been just informational as hell about this. So shout out to you, dude. And thank you to Billet Spin again. We're sending all this stuff, and I bought this here coin right here in Timascus with Zirc around the outside. Looking pretty sick right there, right? So you got a lot of options here, and I will have more. And yeah, so stay tuned for the reviews on fidget toys. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.